Hello Houston and people of the internet, John Palmer here. Just wanted to make this video for the GoFundMe page that I'm running. Just want to say thank you to everyone who's helping out. Houston is in dire need of volunteers, and volunteerism has been happening. We're getting help from the Boy Scouts, shelters, our local church. Just everybody's helping out. Friends, family, they're helping us out, you know, giving us food, preparing meals for us, letting us stay at their places. I just want to say thank you to everyone that's volunteering. That's really awesome. That, I don't know, disaster, although it's a terrible thing, it really brings people together. And I just want to make this video to not only hopefully get some financial support from you people, but also just bring awareness to the situation of the aftermath of Hurricane Harvey. So back here is all of the furniture that was once in my house. Everything. We've lost everything. We've lost 90% of all our possessions, but basically 100% of all our furniture. And it's not the furniture that really concerns my family. It's the fact that our house has lost like half of its value because literally half of it got wet essentially, and we have to redo all the walls, take out the sheetrock, the insulation. It all has to be replaced because it was soaked in septic tank water. So it's not even clean water, it's smelly fecal water. And you know, I just want to say thanks again for the support. You know, look around me. There's tons of cars in this neighborhood. Everybody has been helping out. So many of these people are volunteers, family members, you know, whatever. They're just being awesome, really helping us out. So, I don't know, continue to keep Houston in your thoughts and prayers. If you can't afford to help financially by donating to the GoFundMe page, then at least share and you know, because that goes a long way on social media, and at least, you know, continue to pray, because we're not really sure how much FEMA is going to help out. I spoke with someone who used to work with FEMA, and he told me that if you don't already have flood insurance, then they tend to not help you out very much, which really I find really heartbreaking for Houston, because apparently 85% of Houston doesn't have flood insurance. We don't have flood insurance either. So, I don't know. We're still awaiting inspection. FEMA has been really good with, you know, small funds for miscellaneous items like food and clothing. We've already qualified for $500. And I don't think that's hard to qualify for. But, I don't know. I'll keep you updated in terms of how much they actually help to rebuild the house. But I don't know, if FEMA is only going to help 15% of the people that already have flood insurance, it just doesn't make sense to me, you know? I don't know. I'd love to hear your experiences with FEMA. My house has never flooded in 50 years. You know, my dad and his dad built this house, but I don't know. I don't know. That's why we didn't have flood insurance, but I don't know, continue to pray. Right now I'm just going to show you some footage of the house, the state it's been. This is the 4th day that we've worked on it. So a lot of it is cleaned up, but you know, it's just a terrible feeling being able to stand in your room and see straight through the house because all the walls have been torn down. Okay, so here is my house. You can see the discoloration here. So that's about 4 feet. That's how high the water got. In fact, you know, we did have to evacuate, and thankfully we had neighbors here to the right of us who have a second floor. So we were safe there. We were able to evacuate and spend the night of the flood in the second floor. Unfortunately, on their first floor, they had it worse than us. They had about 6 feet of water. We only had 4. Some of the houses in this neighborhood had 7-8 feet of water. You know, basically just the roof was the only thing that didn't get wet. So So yeah, it's bad. Okay, so here's the house. We've had to tear out all of the walls. The baseboards are basically rotten now. So that's going to be a huge ordeal to fix everything. You know, you can tell that there's no salvaging these baseboards, which are terrible because those are really hard to remove. The foundation of the house, essentially. I don't know. This is my room. Okay, I'll go ahead and throw up a picture of what it was like right after the flood, and this is what it is now. You can see straight through the other side of the house from my room. You know, thankfully, big stuff like the air conditioning was fixed, or I mean, it wasn't affected. It was completely inundated, but the air conditioning does still work, which is great because we need the house to air out so it doesn't get moldy. We're spraying bleach on all the places that got wet. We've got fans going. We're doing everything we can here. You know, here's the closet. Everything's getting ripped out. Bathroom. You can see how high the water got here. It got higher in some places than others, I think. But, you know, if you've been flooded before, you know that even just 1 foot of water in your house is enough to
Ay, Dios mío, ¿por qué no empezamos, Jesucristo? Toma fotos ahora no hay tiempo para eso. Okay. Voy a preguntarle a Miguel qué es lo que tenemos que hacer. Hola, Ricky. Exacto. Ay. Voy a preguntar qué tenemos que hacer. Vamos a limpiar. ¿Por qué vamos a limpiar? Sí, está ahí. Abramos la ventana. No, Ricky más.